Bombs are dropping.
While you're shopping, bombs are dropping.
While you're shopping, bombs are dropping.
While you're eating, kids are bleeding.
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 No justice.
No peace.
No violence on Denver streets. No justice.
No peace.
No violence
On Denver streets.
Kamala Harris, you can't hide.
Kamala Harris, you can't hide.
You are funding genocide.
You are funding genocide. You are funding genocide. You're a liar. We demand a ceasefire. We demand a ceasefire. It's not that complicated. Gaza will be liberated. It's not that complicated. Gaza will be liberated. Gaza will be liberated. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. No peace on Denver streets. No peace on Denver streets. Israel bombs USA case.
How many kids did you kill today?
How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs USA case.
Israel bombs USA case.
How many kids did you kill today?
How many kids did you kill today?
Joseph Biden, you're a liar.
Joseph Biden, you're a liar.
We demand a ceasefire.
We demand a ceasefire.
Joseph Biden, you're a liar.
Joseph Biden, you're a liar.
We demand a ceasefire.
We demand a ceasefire.
Kamala Harris, what do you say?
Kamala Harris, what do you say?
How many kids did you kill today?
How many kids did you kill today?
Kamala Harris, what do you say?
Kamala Harris, what do you say?
How many kids did you kill today?
How many kids did you kill today?
How many kids did you kill today?
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
No justice!
No peace!
No Zionists!
On Denver streets!
No justice!
No peace!
No Zionists!
On Denver streets!
End the occupation!
End the occupation!
Up with liberation!
Up with liberation!
All right, Denver, just as we did before, we're taking the intersection. Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Up with liberation!
Up with liberation!
Down with occupation!
Down with occupation!
Up with liberation!
Up with liberation!
Down with occupation!
Down with occupation!
Up with the people!
Up with the people!
Down with Zionist evil!
Down with Zionist evil!
Up with the people!
Up with the people!
Down with Zionist evil!
Down with Zionist evil!
How we feeling, Denver? We still feel that energy? Do you feel
spreading the truth. So make sure that you know that the information that's coming your way is coming through a lens. And I thank you all for being here to hear it directly from the source. All right, we've got one more speaker for you. We've got Katie from PSL. Make some noise! All right, we're gonna try a chant. If I said, when Palestine is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
All right, I'm gonna need it a little bit louder. We're in the middle of downtown. Let's let them have it.
When Palestine is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
That's right. That's a little better.
So we've talked a little bit about this UN ceasefire resolution, and we know that it's only for 2 weeks until the end of Ramadan. It's not permanent, right? Boo. Yeah, it's nowhere near enough. It is nowhere near a finish line. But it is a win for our movement, no matter how small, and let's not forget that. This UN resolution did not pass because our elected officials have come out in large numbers across the country and used their power and influence to call for a ceasefire. No, shame. The U.S. allowed this resolution to pass, right, because they didn't vote for it. They abstained. They allowed this resolution to pass because of our movement here in the belly of the beast, right? We are making it untenable for them to continue down the same straight and narrow path of genocide. And I want us to remember that every small step towards victory in this movement here is due to the steadfast resistance of everyday people like you and me. Everyday people who, after a long day at work, leave their jobs and come here. Everyday people who, when they have a day off, they spend a couple extra hours on a weekend and come here. Everyday people who walk and bike and take the bus and drive their cars and bring their children out here onto the streets for a free Palestine. And at its core, that's what Land Day is about. The steadfast resistance of everyday people in Palestine and across the world. And let me tell you something. There is not one bit of courage, not one bit of leadership, not one shred of democracy left in these government halls. That place we just left, there's none there. Look around you, Al. Look around. Really, look around. Take a look. This is courage. This is leadership. This is where democracy is made, in the movement of the people. When I say, who has the power, you say, the people have the power. Who has the power?
People have the power.
Who has the power?
People have the power.
That's right. And I think we've all seen enough of this current ruling class government to know that this system is not designed to work for us. Because if we controlled the government, there would already be a permanent ceasefire right now, right?
Yeah.
If working people like us had our own government, right? We controlled the government, there'd be an end to all U.S. aid to Israel, right? An end to the occupation, right? Because when Palestine is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? Now, the ruling class government, they want us to think that China and Russia are our enemies. They actually thought that we would believe that it is Russia and China who are blocking an end to this genocide, but we know better, don't we? We know who our real enemies are. China and Russia vetoed the U.S. proposed resolution a week ago because it didn't actually call for a ceasefire. It was a lie. It was fake, right? We know who our enemies are. Is it Russia and China who are facilitating and enabling this genocide? No! With over
military bases across the world. It is the U.S. war machine which routinely exploits people of other countries and funds genocide. Shame! Is it Russia or China who is sending our tax money overseas to kill Palestinians? No! MLK said this in the 1960s and it rings true today. Every bomb drops overseas explodes at home too. It is the U.S. war machine which steals money from working people and sends it overseas to kill Palestinians, leaving us here alone without education, proper health care, housing, crippling debt. Because when Palestine is under attack, we too are under attack. And when Palestine is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? How many of y'all just got more involved or learned about the Palestinian struggle last year? Raise your hand. Don't be shy. It's a lot of people. That's beautiful. And you know what? This is intentional. The U.S. ruling class doesn't want us to know about resistance movements. They want us to think that there is no history of resistance in Palestine. But we know better, don't we? And on Land Day, we take time to remember the utter revolt of 1916 in Palestine, the Great Strike of 1936, the First Intifada, the Second Intifada, the Great March of Return, the Sheep Jarrah uprisings, and so much more. We know that since there has been oppression in Palestine, there has been resistance in Palestine. You know, the ruling class, especially in the U.S., they would love for us to think that there is no history of resistance anywhere in the world. And they don't teach us things like the rich history of slave revolts here. There were a lot of slave revolts. A lot of them. And colonists were terrified of these rebellions. They want us to think that it was the enslavement of Black people that sort of shaped our history now. It was the resistance of Black people the ruling class government, they don't tell you that a bunch of everyday people in Cuba led a revolution against a U.S.-backed puppet government and won. You know, this actually marks a really important day in history. March 29, 1973, the U.S. pulled out of Vietnam, and they would love for you to think that just happened, you know? Just happened. That happened after 10 years of resistance here in the belly of the beast. That happened because everyday people in Vietnam relentlessly resisted U.S. imperialism, and they won.